Hey Penguins, this is Riri, COO of Penguin Cards. Welcome to the Penguin Colony Discord. It's Monday, the 5th of October. And no, it's not Monday. It's Wednesday. Wednesday, the 5th of October. Boy, it's one of those weeks, isn't it? Okay, tonight we actually have some special guests joining us in the Penguin Colony to talk about their new game coming out. There are brand new partners, Elemental Raiders. Would you care to introduce yourself to the Penguin Colony?
Sure. Hello, first of all, thank you for inviting me here. I'm Adriamir. I'm games and blockchain expert in G4AL, and I have more than 25 years of experience in professional gaming in Web2. But then on 2017, I started in crypto, so I invested myself in Bitcoin and other coins. But then I guess that everyone is here also joined the revolution of what Axie Infinity did. So right now, I am here in G4AL. We're doing a great game, same as you guys with Penguin Cards. So, yeah, really excited to be here and explain anything that you would like to know about the game.
You said 25 years experience in the gaming industry, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I played when I was more than 7 years old. I just played video games, and I was professionally started in StarCraft, then in games such as Counter Strike, and then League of Legends, or many games such as World of Warcraft, Valorant. So I always played in the industry competitive. So I played professionally. So I played many tournaments and everything. But yeah, I have a lot of experience since I was 7 years old playing video games. So yeah, I have more than 20,000 hours playing video games. So yeah, I'm quite a gamer, truly a gamer and a passionate gamer. So yeah,
For sure. That's awesome. All right. And now, how did you get into blockchain? What attracted you to blockchain, and how long ago did you join the circus?
I started in 2017. I remember my first time was in early April, I guess. Yeah, when I was at work, because before I just have a casual work working here in Spain. So then I started to know everything about crypto just before the pump of 2017. So I started investing in Bitcoin. At first, it was for me it was very new. I was very scared, and what I invested, I lost it because I remember I was super scared that I invested. I remember 100 euros just in Bitcoin, and after he dropped it 10% in 1 minute, so I was scared, so I sell. So I really just played with my first 1,000 euros. I just got lost very quickly, but then I just started ditching into the crypto and learning about blockchain, about the unique utilities it's bringing to the world. So after that, I just become passionate about blockchain. I understand a lot about everything about blockchain and all the networks and everything. So I just, besides the part of the investor side, I just was really a believer of there are the utilities that bring blockchain to the world. So I really love what it's doing, and I believe that this is the future, not only on gaming. This is not because it could be a better world with a better economy overall. So yeah, I started knowing everything, and I after I just know in Bitcoin, I couldn't stop knowing more about it every day.
That is one of my favorite parts about this industry. I also joined in 2017, and the fact that I am always learning something new. It's constant. There's you can never know everything, and it's changing all
Sure.
the time.
Yeah, I think that does have a lot. It has a lot of potential. So, I mean, now we are in the early stage. So in coming years, blockchain for sure will be the future. It's coming now, but I think it's a technology that will be getting better and better over the years. So right now, from it's coming to, of course, Bitcoin is the first one and will be always the best. But there are now some new technologies that are improving. So yeah, I'm really excited how things are going, and I think for the gaming perspective and the NFTs, I think that blockchain is like it's especially fit for gaming because the NFTs have so much value there, and that's why we are here making video games.
Right. Now, tell me a little bit about your team that you've surrounded yourself with.
Yeah. So first of all, we have the team G4L is done by four founders. So the first one is the CEO, Manuel Thorpe. Manuel Thorpe was the vice president of King Studios. King Studios was actually the company that ran actual company ran Candy Crush. So yeah, Manel also had a lot of experience doing different video games. He has more than 60 games deployed in different platforms. So he has already some of the games were like when it was in Facebook and everything. He won one of the two best games in the world. We call it with a soccer game that before FIFA. So he had this game actually transition to FIFA. And then also he worked with Activision, Blizzard. He made Call of Duty, Warzone. He has a lot of experience making video games in the industry, Web 2. Then also two of the founders, Christian Gascon, he's the CTO, and Mark Tormo, he's the game director, also worked at Activision Blizzard making the game of World of Warcraft. And then the last is Javier Leon. We have an artist designer. We had sold more than 1.5 million in NFTs making jewelry, digital jewelry. So yeah, we have besides that, all our team, we have more than 30 employees in two different offices, in one in Barcelona and one in Cadiz. So right now we are more than 40 plus members in the entire team, with that we are actually developers from Web 2 that transitioned to Web 3 because we believe everything that blockchain is doing. So we are trying to bring the best worlds from Web 2 and Web 3 together.
Okay, that is a superstar team for that sounds like exactly what the blockchain industry ordered. That is exactly who we need working on our side towards mass adoption. So, tell me about this game, Elemental Raiders, that this dream team is putting together.
Yeah, so Elemental Raiders is an RPG turn-based game. So we are not inventing anything new, to be honest, but we are trying to improve what's going on. So just to be clear, right now, if you see in the Web3 games, I believe that the actual games are or well, it started with Axie Infinity, but I think that the games are poorly designed because they are just focused and it's in an economy that is not sustainable. But besides that, all the graphics and everything, and the system of the how the progression, everything, it's not designed. So we believe that we take in Elemental Riders, we take an approach that actual games that are doing. So in our game, besides the fun part that you have to play, you have to own your heroes and upgrade them and level up and everything. You can really put time in those NFTs, so those NFTs get more valuable over time. So let me explain. Because if I invest time in the game, I can monetize it, and of course, if because my NFTs will level up, I could sell them because and I can win money for it because these NFTs need time to play the game to get real value. So imagine just a game like Axie Infinity that I buy an Axie and I just spend $500 on anything. After that, there is no pressure on it. So I think that actual games like of that like a game as a service model that or a free to play model that the actual Web 2 games has. So we try to follow that model, and we follow a similar model to Clash Royale, where you have your heroes and you need these skills, and you open this chest to level up your skills. So you need this progression. You need to spend time in the game in order to progress. Of course, if you pay, you can fast this progress. But anyway, the free to play and the pay to win player could eventually become at the same level. So at the end, we want to avoid any pay to win mechanics. So we are trying that with time, with playing the game and doing your dailies and everything, you could day by day you could improve your team, and before that you could upgrade your NFTs, and you can, if you want, you can play more and win more. But if you want to sell it, you can do it, and it is important because we are creating that these NFTs has more value because they are time invested in it that it's necessary to progress in the game.
Okay, awesome. So, you're telling me that the NFT has a like a path of progression and they can become more valuable the longer they play in the game?
Yeah, exactly. So you imagine that we make a system where the free to play, of course, let me explain because there is a lot to explain on it, but I will try to do it very quickly. So just imagine that as a free to play, I play the game. I don't invest anything in the game. So because all our games will be free to play, I didn't say it, but I want to explain it. But Elemental Rise will be free to play. So just imagine that me as a player, I just spend 3 or 4 months playing normally the game. and I obtain a skill that it can be graded normally to level 6. From the path is from level 1 to level 10, but I grade to level 6 because I spent 3 months playing the game. So because how we get this system there is that when I want, I can mint this skill to an NFT with a super low entry value because it will be there with an Oracle system, so it doesn't matter how much the token is worth. So it always be the same, $10. I can upgrade this skill to an NFT, and because this NFT is level up, I invested 3 or 4 months as a free to play. I can sell it to the marketplace, and somebody that want to have this skill upgrade and don't want to spend this amount of time playing the game will buy. So that's how so free to play can farm skills. So for the play to earn side, you will need these NFTs in order to get your in-game reward that give you token that you can convert to fiat. But more or less, the resume is that you need both systems that free to play can farm skills to sell them to other players that want these NFTs to progress and win more. So more or less, we get a bridge from free to play to earn system.
Okay. And you have raids and arena play?
Yeah, we have two modes. We have arena and you play versus other players. So you're ranking your other board. The more you are ranking, the more you're winning, and you win
Your
token as a
sound is
reward.
coming in and out now.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, now better.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. So we have arenas that you play versus other players, and the more you are, the more you get rewarded. But then we have rights that you play versus the computer. But this is very challenging because you get depending of your total score that you need to do. There are infinite stages that you play versus big bosses, which are the big titan in the game that are very challenging. You get soft rewards. So this also for a free to play players can progress the skills faster. So it's you have these two modes that you can do both, or you can do only one if you want. It's not mandatory, but PBE just get you that it gives you more rewards, soft rewards, so you can increase your skills faster. And the PvP they give you token rewards that if you win the game, you get rewarded with these tokens, and you can convert it to fiat afterwards.
Okay, great. So, what stage are you guys at right now?
Yeah, right now we are in open beta. So if you go to 11.com, you can download the game on PC. We will launch the game on the 28th of November this year, and also will be in the platform PC and mobile. So right now the features of blockchain are not allowed, but in I believe in 2 or 3 weeks we can test it out, and will be the test before the launch. So right now you can play the game, you can see how the graphics are you can progress your skills and everything, and then in one month and a half the game will be fully launched on PC and mobile as a free to play.
Fantastic. So, the beta is available to download now right on your website, Elemental Raiders, and the full game will be ready to launch, you said the end of November?
Exactly.
Perfect. And how would penguins, if penguins wanted to invest in Elemental Raiders, where would they go? How could they do it?
Well, right now we just closed our founder chest, so right now there is not any shop available. But when the game is launched, the penguins can just play the game by free, and then if they like it, of course, they could invest or buy some NFTs in the shop or buy or trade them or everything. But we just suggest to play the games to see if you like, and if you like, of course, if you think that our economy model is worth it, you can invest and you could make some money from it. One of the key parts we believe that we are creating an economy that is much different than others. So we are trying to make it sustainable and long term, and we are giving 100%. We are just changing this because before in the white paper we change it and update it, but we'll give 100% of the that the player invest will go back to the player. So the the company doesn't take a cut, or it will take only a small percentage fee of all the trading volume. But if a player invests in the game, will get uh, he will get back most of the money because he will get distributed from all the players. But the company doesn't get any cut from it.
Okay. And how did you you guys reached out to Penguin Cards? How are things on the partnership front with other games? How are you guys going about that process as a rule?
Well, I believe that there is a lot of cool projects around here. So I think Penguin Quality is also an amazing project. So I think that we want to partnership with most of the legit products out there, because of course you may know that there are a lot of scam and everything. So we're trying that in Web3 we should help each other, and I believe that we as Elementary community and Penguin community and other games could benefit from between all the games. So we are trying to reach really cool games that can help us to grow our community, and I believe that Penguin is one of them. So that's why we are here, and we are trying to help all the entire community. That we are a minority here. Web3 players are very it's a minority, so we are trying to bring mass adoption. That we are as G4AR, we are trying that Web2 gamers we're trying to convert the more possible Web2 gaming to Web3. So we, the community, stand together and we are full. I believe that we could do great things. We are trying to bring different games and we could do different cross promotion between all the legend games out there.
Okay, wonderful. We actually share very similar ethos. We really feel like the Web3 games need to just have an entire library ready to go to take over to the Web2 people, and we need our games to be interconnected and do things that their technology just simply doesn't allow them to do.
Sure, I think right now, because of the market sentiment, people are very scared of when the word is NFTs or blockchain. So, but one second.
Sure.
So we are seeing that we come down now with the market sentiment, the NFTs, people are very scared, but I think that people slowly will understand how much the for a gamer is it's the utility of NFT. So I remember in a 1 year before, I remember Blizzard Entertainment made a pool on World of Warcraft. So they say that, okay, do you want us to bring NFTs into the game of World of Warcraft? And more than 90% say no. But that's very stupid, because if you imagine like a game that you are not the owner of your assets, it's like why is this bad? I believe me myself, I played League of Legends more than 5 years or 6 years. I have an account. I invested more than $1,000 with skins in the game, but like I don't play the game. I cannot get my money back. So if I had NFTs, I could trade these NFTs, and of course I could get back these assets. So I believe that NFTs and assets are the perfect fit for a game, and I think that people will start to understand slowly and day by day that NFTs and blockchain not a scam. So we think that we're going to the right direction, and if we, as I said before, we go together and we are strong, we will make it for sure.
Couldn't agree with you more. Couldn't agree with you more. Okay, let me ask the audience, do you have any questions? Oh, I do have some hands up. Let me go ahead. Let's see. Perwanti, do you have a question? Let me invite you up to speak. And how about Ariart? I've gone ahead and sent you an invite to speak. If you accept it, you can ask your question. Anyone else have any questions? Let's see, I got another one. Eva? Hello. What is your question? Doesn't look like.
Hello.
Oh, hello there.
Yes.
What is your question?
Oh no. Uh,
No. Oh. Okay, you don't have a question? Thanks for raising your hand, though.
yeah. No. No. No.
Oh,
I.
okay.
I'm.
Does anybody else have a question? Put your hand up. We are shy this evening. Quite a few of you listening in. All right. Is there something that you would like to share with the community since they are being a little bit shy this evening?
Yeah, well, I would love if they could go to our page and download the game. So if they have a PC, just please just try to play the game. We believe that the game is fun. It's very fast paced. So the game itself, I think for us, it's very fun to play. So if you have any suggestions and feedback, we are always here in the community. So if you go to our Discord also, you could raise your any question you have and the feedback you have. So I would love that if you play the game we also were trying to improve. And if you like it, why not? We could see it together in November 28th. So let's see if you like the game, and we would love to hear from you guys.
Okay, guys, penguins, that is elementalraiders.com, and you can download the beta for Windows right on their website, right on their homepage. Follow their socials to keep up to date with their updates, and keep an eye on the calendar, November 28th, when they launch their game. All right, thank you so much for joining us on the Penguin Colony Discord. Any closing remarks?
No, thank you very much. It was an honor to be here, and I hope we could do anything more in the future. And you for sure you're invited to one of your team to join our Discord, and we could do any emails to know more about playing cards. That I am excited to hear from it.
Wonderful. We will definitely take you up on that offer. All right. Thanks so much for joining us, and thank you for sharing about Elemental Raiders. Have a good one.
Oh, you're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye bye.